Okay, I'm out here on Laura Lee, and gonna do a video for you. I did walk through the house. First I'm gonna walk down the street here and just show you. I'm walking backwards towards the street. These are the first two cars that have gone by since I've been here. This is about 3 miles south of County Line Road, and they're mostly newer houses on the way down, and then there were a few manufactured homes down the way as we came down this road here. But I think the other ones were all on 1 acre parcels. So a lot of times in this particular area, it's probably zoned for manufactured homes or concrete block homes. So it's a pretty desolate area. All the houses, not desolate, excuse me, most of the houses are on 5 acre parcels. So they're separate from each other, is what I was saying. So it looks like this property is completely fenced. It's a chain link fence in the front, and you really almost can't see the neighbors. There's some trees on the other side of the street here. So it's wide, 330 wide and 660 deep. So it's a real nice property. House being built in '07, has a newer roof, so usually cheaper insurance. Looks like there's a separate gate to the right there, where there could be could be a nice entrance for a boat or something of the sort. And then there's this majestic, looks like an oak tree as you come in here to the right, and there's a couple here to the left as well. As you walk up, you see there's a 3-car garage to the right, and it has some columns both on the interior and the exterior. Everything is very grand. I mean, it's a beautiful, beautiful structure. As a matter of fact, out here, I bet you these are 12 feet tall. The gutters come all the way down. So it has a lot of custom features. It just really was, treated poorly. But going out in here in the yard, we'll continue to stay out here. Looking back, that was the gate, extra gate, second gate I was telling you about. And there's a paved road. And then it goes wide to the right, about another 100 feet to the right. And it looks like, I can't even see what the house is there to the right. But there is, I'm not sure what this is. It looks like a storage, 2 storage bins. That'd probably be best to take down, I'm not sure. But anyway, getting back to the house here. You can see this is the side of the house, and this is where we'll enter. Like it is with much of the house, the windows are there, but all the doors are shut, other than this door right here. So here's where the air conditioners would have been. On such a large house, it probably would require 2 4-ton air conditioners. It looks like they were ripped out, and you can see all the way to where they go up in here. They were ripped out. And as you walk into the garage, it's an interesting design, the way it's leveled from left to right here. But it's a nice design. It looks like to the right here, it is plumbed for, of course, a hot water heater, and I'm going to assume that's probably a water softener, which is not there anymore. It actually has cabinets in here, or closets, excuse me, 2 closets. And then looking to the right, some storage. So it's a nice sized garage. It smells like maybe some cats or something. It's not a horrific smell, and it is bearable, but I do think that there probably were some animals in here at some point. Here's an electrical panel. I can't, it looks like there are 2 electrical panels, and they don't look like they were cut. It looks like the whole panel was ripped off, but looks like they tried capping a few of these here. So I don't know, you definitely have to have an electrician probably take a look at it. But having walked through the house, it seemed like most of the wires, I think, were there. They were just like this one up here for the garage door, where they're just hanging out. So whatever may have been there, a light or something, whatever was there was taken. So anyway, we'll walk into the house. I'm going to walk in. Again, we're coming from the side garage. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to walk right past here. We're going to go right to the front door, and then we'll kind of have the entrance from there and be able to take a look. So here's the front door, again barricaded, and as we go to the left here, I presume this one or the room to the right, I'll show you, would be probably the dining room. Maybe this might be just a formal living space, but the flooring's spectacular. It's like this stone, and it is throughout the house. It's really spectacular. And there's columns on both sides here, and then behind me as well as you walk into the house. It's beveled tray ceilings. But again, as we go, like it is with many of the rooms, some things are ripped out. Like for example, right here, it needs sheetrock. And the bank may have done this. Probably there was some dripping. It looks like some moisture there. So if we can zoom in there, you'll see at some point, looks like potentially some water leaked through there, and then that came here. So what the bank does is they cut this out so somebody could see it. And that's why that is like that. But this particular room is probably 12 by 15. It's a really nice sized room. And again, here we are looking back to the entryway, and then a similar sized room on the other side. Actually, this is probably the dining room over here. You can notice that the molding on the floor, the baseboards have been ripped out. So that doesn't look like it's a cut. It was just baseboards. They were probably real grand, beautiful baseboards, but they indeed were ripped out. There's a return vent for the air conditioner. Okay, so as we walk in here, now we're walking into one of the main living spaces. This is a great living area. This room is probably 19 by 20 or so, and it too has a tiered ceiling. It's beautiful. The lighting up there has 4 lights, and this overlooks a beautiful sitting area, really extravagant in the back here, and we'll get to that eventually. But again, so as we're walking through the house, there's the entrance that we just walked through. We have the rooms to the left and the right, the living area. And then to the right here is a great space. I mean, just a spectacular living space, and a second place for a kitchen table right here, a breakfast nook that overlooks the 5-acre parcel. The screens are all out, but they are here. The kitchen is really interesting. If you look to the right, we just walked through that room, there's this hallway right to, or this opening right here actually is the closet, the kitchen pantry, I should say. And so it comes out into this section area. I don't know if this would be a bar. I'm not really sure what they had here. It looks like countertops, like a serving area. So that's kind of unique. But the kitchen itself is to the left, right over here. Completely missing countertops. If you look at the wires, again, wherever the panels were there, it looks like they were just ripped out. But again, it seems like most of the panels were ripped out, but you can see the wires coming out, which is a good sign. And again, so here we have the whole kitchen. It has the same flooring. It looks like at one point there was an island there. It looks like a hood that vented out of the house. But that you would need a whole new kitchen completely. The flooring seems like it's in very good shape. This is the same flooring that's throughout the whole house. Looks like a real spectacular stone. It's absolutely beautiful, really. That's definitely the highlight of the house. And then here we are looking backwards in the kitchen. The front entry is to the left over here. So I just had walked through all the way through there and then came around. And then to the left is that pantry I was telling you about, the walk-in pantry. So that's a real nice space. It has its own lighting up here. Oops. Even the doors are very grand. So the exterior is grand. And then these doors, the ceilings are at least, I'd say 10 feet high, and these doors are 8.5. So all the walkways are very, very spectacular. And as here we are in the kitchen, you can see the ceiling had been cut out here as well. Good sign for the air conditioner. I still see the air ducts through there. And for some reason this is just cut out right through here for some reason, so I just don't know. Probably somebody checking the wires, electrical wires. I do see wires going through there, which is actually, like, again, another good sign. But this room is this kitchen alone is a great room, not to mention the extra space that I mentioned on the other side over there. So while we're over here, I'll just continue going. Again, here was the dining room that we just that I walked into previously, and there's a hallway right here, kitchen to the left, and as we walk in, this is one of the bathrooms. So it still has the commode, but it's missing a sink. And it looks like the plumbing is not completely in place, but it's not completely good.